Miles and running back.
Self-encounter show. Self-encounter show. Self-encounter show. We go on and on and on. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. Come and vibe and chill as we grow. As we grow. Self-encounter show, yeah. Happy Friday and good morning. Hope you're doing well on this wonderful day. If not, I am doing well. But anyways, for this episode, I wanted to ramble instead of, spreading and speaking knowledge on the things I've learned while discussing the topic. So I'll call this episode my transparent moment or transparency with niche. Let's start with my goals I intend to accomplish with this podcast. So part of me did it because, as mentioned in the first episode, Snapchat deletes after 24 hours. And I wanted something I could always go back and listen to. While the other part was to step out of my comfort zone because I'm an introvert and homebody. And everybody who's an introvert and homebody know that it's very bad. So when I'm out of my element, I'm very quiet. Like, it's so bad that the most you'll get is hi. And if I don't speak, then I'll at least wave and smile at you. Because sometimes I don't even be wanting to speak for real. But I'm not going to ignore you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to still acknowledge your presence. But I won't open up and show the funny and goofy side until I've caught a vibe. Which, to be honest with you, it can take forever. Like, forever, ever. Like, listen. Some days I'll be like, man, I wish I was an extrovert. Because being an introvert is... But anyways. When I'm around my close friends and family, I don't shut up though. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't pay me to shut up. Half the time they spend most of their time telling me to be quiet because I be talking their head off. And all I do is laugh and joke around. So, but a lot of y'all wouldn't even know because, like I said, I don't talk much. So with this podcast, not everyone gets an insight of who I truly am. I mean, if we being honest, I feel like I'm a cool person to hang with and have in your corner. It's never a dull moment unless I'm sleepy. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I'm still tripping, saying fool stuff because I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, I be ready to close my eyes. But they still be up kicking. I just be like, bro, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to sleep first, but I be tired. I be sleepy. So I just be saying just dumb stuff, anything just to stay up. And while we being transparent, let's talk about this growth because at one point, y'all, I wasn't on this positivity vibes as heavy as I am now. So for the ones who haven't reached this level, trust me, I understand you 100%. But with time and consistency, you can achieve this too. And I can't even lie. I'm so happy to have gotten this far because things don't faze me the same. I try to spend my energy on things I can fix instead of things I have no control over. And don't get me wrong. Some days when things are presented to me, I try to go above and beyond to assist the situation. But now if I keep repeating myself and see no effort, then I'm gonna have to remind me. At that point, I'm gonna have to sit my own self down and say, look, let's just focus on us and the things we can fix and change because, I mean, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but I mean, I'll still listen and be there for support, but you ain't finna get no advice from me. You better figure it out yourself if you think I'm about to keep giving advice and you still making the same mistakes. Shoot. But let's take a quick break.
Miles and running back.
I hope my words flow so effortlessly while I explain everything I think that you should be. I hope my words flow so effortlessly while I explain everything I think that you should be. I think you kind and all. I think you smart too. I see big potential whenever I look at you. So don't let she know them or him stop you from achieving your goals, cause we only chasing them. Chasing them, no, we chasing them. Chasing them, welcome back to the podcast. I have my friend here with me, so we just finna ramble some more, talk about any and everything. Friend, go ahead and say hey.
Hey. Oh, man. Okay, so I am Courtney Goodwin. I'm a therapist in Charleston, South Carolina. I work with children, adolescents, and adults. I do dabble a little bit in the couples therapy, as long as it's nothing too crazy. Um, I work with anxiety, depression, anger management, PTSD, trauma, a little bit of everything, to be honest. I'm just here to make an impact as much as possible.
Yes, I am here for that because we need it.
Amen.
Go ahead and impact these folks' lives because they need it.
We all need it, man. Whether my clients realize that or not, they're making an impact on me as well. So it's kind of like a team effort.
There we go. Yes, sir. While you impacting them, they impacting you. We all impacting each other.
Mm-hmm.
We some packables. Let me stop playing. I'm not fooling with you, Bo. I'm not doing it.
Oh, man.
Be making up stuff.
Jesus.
But yeah, man. How's your day though?
Today was good. I really don't have any complaints, man. Ever since I decided that I would focus more on just learning myself, loving myself, getting to know what I like, who I want to be, or where I'm headed to. Life has been good.
Uh-oh.
I mean, of course you have your bad days, but it's like you can't focus on those. If you didn't have a bad day, you wouldn't appreciate the good ones.
Amen. You better tell him. I hear some self-love going on.
Oh, lots of it, man. I'm not talking about no coffee and no flowers. Granted, I do that too, but it's far more than that.
Definitely is. I still want to take myself out on a date though, but I'm afraid. I don't know why.
Because it's scary, man. I'm be sitting at the table, people be looking at me as is. So I can't imagine just being at the table. They're like, what's wrong with this woman?
Okay. Be like, table for one, please. I should be like, what do you do? Do you sit there and just be on your phone? Do you watch the TV? At the restaurant?
I mess around and play some music. If I gotta hear it, y'all gotta hear it too. It's boring. Nobody talking to me.
I'm gonna try doing the whole going to the movies by myself. Start with that.
Go. See, if I do that, it gotta be a good movie. Like something that's gonna keep me invested the whole time.
Most definitely. Because if it's boring, I'm gonna be ready to go.
Right. I'll be like, boom.
Whole movie theater finna be mad.
It costs too much for me to be sitting in here not entertained.
That's the one. Definitely have to watch the trailer before you go.
Sit next to a family so it doesn't seem as if you're by yourself.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, people be in the movies talking trash, so all you gotta do is follow along with what he said. You go, all right, you ain't that bad, Jim.
One day, we definitely gotta put that on a to-do list.
So how are you, though?
Honestly, I wasn't motivated to do this podcast, but I'm gonna keep pushing.
Man, it's during those times where you learn the most discipline. You learn a lot about yourself. When you're doing something that you don't really have the motivation to do, it shows courage, it shows strength.
Exactly. I was like, I'm not gonna let them down. Even though I'm not motivated, I'm gonna push through it. Cause usually I'll been and give up. Stop doing it with the quickness.
Well, I mean, even if you did give up, you can always come back to it.
You right. Yeah,
we gonna cut up regardless, so it don't even matter.
Oh, most definitely. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna cut up. But no, I feel like this is just a learning process to not give up so easily, because that's one thing that I do struggle with. I'll start something and then don't finish. So
Yeah. When you don't finish, what you get out of it?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
Exactly. You got to, because if you don't get nothing, that means it's worth nothing. You know?
Come on, Sister Courtney. You better preach to me now.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
But you know, Thanksgiving is next weekend, so let's go ahead and talk about what you thankful for or what you looking forward to.
Um, I'll start with what I'm thankful for because I think that's it's a little easier.
Okay.
Um, all right. So I'm thankful for life and health. Um, I'm thankful for strength, peace, and clarity. You know, I'm thankful for my family and friends because if it wasn't for them, God first, of course, I wouldn't be where I am today. Oftentimes, when I say I'm thankful, I never mention myself, but I am very thankful for the woman that I am today, the woman that I used to be, because if it had not been for her, I wouldn't be who I am right now. And I'm thankful for the woman that I am in the process of becoming.
Ooh, yes, sir. That's a good one. I like the way you said that. Thankful for the person that you're about to become.
Yeah, man, you gotta embrace that. You gotta be thankful. You gotta prepare for, all those things that you have prayed for. You gotta prepare for it to come into fruition. You gotta yes, I'm gonna be successful. I am successful now, but I'll be even more successful then. So because of that, I'm thankful.
That makes me think about, you know how when people say when you start praying or manifesting or whatever it is that you believe in, when they be like, you have to speak as if it's already here.
Yeah,
That's what you made me think of when you said of the person that you're about to become.
man. Listen, if you ever paid attention to the things that you think of and see what happens, you really change what you got to think about. I'm a firm believer that thoughts become things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's see, last week, before going to my second job, I was like, all right, you know what? Today is going to be a bad day. I know it is. I feel it in my spirit. Guess what happened? It was a bad day. Two coworkers about to fight. I'm in the middle.
Ooh.
That's a bad day. I don't know why they expected me to be a bodyguard, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it just shows, man. Like you got to be careful what you speak into the atmosphere. And I'll give you a great example. Last year in grad school, around this time, I wanted to give up. I thought I couldn't do it. I thought I wouldn't be a great therapist. I thought I wouldn't thrive. I thought those things, but I never spoke them into existence. I always said, I will be a successful therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I will have my own place. I will have an abundance of wealth. Just because it doesn't happen right then and there doesn't mean it's not in preparation.
Right. That's very
Today,
true.
I am living proof of those seeds that I harvested. Everything that I prayed for last year is happening now.
Patience.
You see, that's one thing I really don't have much of, and I'm talking to God. I'm working on that. But it shows that you gotta focus, man. You gotta focus. You gotta prepare. You gotta be careful with what you say.
Oh yes, your tongue is very powerful,
Very powerful.
as well as your mental too. You know, your mind is very powerful as well. Cause what you think, like you said, you start to believe, and what you
Yeah.
say is what you will speak into existence.
When you start to doubt yourself and self-sabotage and thinking you're not good enough, thinking there's other people better than you, thinking that your job don't want you there, how do you feel? Your body starts to think, oh, I'm really not good enough.
Yep.
You
Whole
start to
demeanor
shut
change.
down. You start to become depressed.
And it's all because it's not because of what they said or what they do, but it's because you done tricked yourself into believing that what your mind is saying is true.
And I like that you said that. That word tricked. Yeah, we all heard the saying, your mind will play tricks on you.
Yes.
That's exactly what happens. And you don't have to be hallucinating to see it.
Definitely don't. That's why I always say, try to be positive, which, every day you won't be positive, but try your best to look at something positive that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that will help with those negative thoughts that come in your mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if that doesn't help, you need to figure out what's triggering those negative thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was work. So I do know where mom's come from.
I know some people is like, theirs come from, they just sit there and just think about all the bad stuff or all the negativity that could happen, or, you know, just like in the last episode about doubting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't plant, what was it? Basically, don't doubt what you planted in faith, or something like that it said. I can't remember right now.
Don't
But
doubt what you planted in faith.
yeah, there it goes. But it's the same thing. Like, you know, you sit there and you just think about all the bad stuff instead of, you know, like changing the way you look at it. Change your whole perspective on whatever it is you're going through or you feeling.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people need to refocus their lens.
There we go.
Because, like, you know how you're preparing for a test, or you're preparing for something that you really want, right?
Yeah.
And you're excited about it, but then there's another side of you that's like, well, what if I don't get it? What if I don't pass? What if I don't move up? What if I don't get approved? Now, you are in this state of mind where you're questioning yourself. You are preparing yourself for failure. And people don't realize that they're hurting themselves twice. You're mentally preparing for it. You're going through the motions and the feelings all right there in that moment. And then when it happens again, you're feeling it again.
I didn't even look at it from that point of view.
So now you're traumatized twice. And you're in a deeper hole that you probably don't know how to get out of because you didn't expect to be that deep in there.
And
But you did it.
There we go. You did it to yourself.
You know, a lot of people say they want to prepare for the worst. I get it. We all do. It's okay to expect it. You know, everything, you can't control every outcome. That's fine. But you are not helping yourself by dwelling on the potential bad options, the bad outcomes. You're not helping.
I feel like that one was directed to me because that's my favorite saying. I prepare for the worst. That way, if the worst I prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. That way, if the worst happens, you know what I'm saying, I'm already mentally prepared, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, when I do that, I'm just hurting myself, you know?
Why can't you prepare for the best too?
Because it's just something about being let down, you know? So I feel like if I prepare for the worst, then if I
are you not being let down if you're preparing for the worst? You're letting yourself down already by preparing for it, and then when it happens again, you're doing it twice.
You're right. That's why I said I didn't even think about it from that aspect. That I'm basically doing more damage thinking like that than I am doing good.
You're doing more damage. You're not helping nobody doing that.
Nope. Just hurting myself.
We all do it. We all do it. I mean, therapists are set to help other people get through it, and we do the same exact thing. That's why we have our own therapists.
Part of life, you know, you always learning, always growing, and it's good to surround yourself with, you know, good people now, not bad people, but
oh yeah. You preaching now, ma'am.
Listen, I'm gonna just leave that right there because
yeah, we're just gonna drop that little bit of tea because it's on my coffee.
That's the one.
Bless Jesus.
Courtney had to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. But before I leave, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and mention the things that I'm thankful for. I will say there's a lot that I could say, you know, like I'm thankful for family, I'm thankful for life, you know, but instead I'm gonna just say this. I'm thankful for this podcast and everything that I've learned and will learn by doing this. I'm thankful for having the courage to step outside of my box because it's teaching me so much about myself. I'm thankful for all the support as well as the growth that I'm experiencing. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and I can't wait to see and hear about the things you're thankful for. Also, just to put this out there, if you're loving the show, please leave a review or rating, as well as you can send a voice message via Anchor for me to play on the next episode or whatever episode, you know what I'm saying, I decide to play it on, but I will play it. On that note, get your mind right and get your vibe right, cause everything that we do, we gon' do it just right. It's the self-encounter show that you tuned into. So everything that we do, you know that we cool and fool. Got the vibes going,